Hello, spiritual badasses and pagan peeps. So we are here today for one of the best sponsors that I know for the Platinum Sponsorship Samhain Symposium, October 29th. We have Liz with Magus Books and Herbs. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
I am doing fabulous. So can you tell everyone who's watching, because not everyone knows you like I know you, what is Magus? What is so special and magical about it? And the owners, you and Mela.
Well, I'm here representing both Mela and myself as the owners of Magus Books. We were founded eons ago by a delightful man named Roger. If you ever meet him, he might call you love. It's possible. And he established a company that was about spiritual exploration. No holds barred. You get to explore any of those spiritual spaces that a grown-up gets to explore in any way that is comfortable for you and, within bounds of the law. Beyond that, have at it. Do what you need to do. Find religions that express your spirituality. Find your own spiritual expressions, and heck, make your own religion. We're all good with that here. So consequently, we have a whole host of resources, from books available to the tools you might want, to even sometimes the pieces that you might want to assemble your own tools. The stones, the herbs, all of the little bits and bobs that you might want to gather together to create a really good wishing bag or gree bag. Or which culture are we talking about today? Yeah, they're all good.
Definitely. And it's amazing. So as some of you know, but maybe not all of you, Magus, many moons ago, when I was a little baby reader, is where I got my start. I walked in just a punk kid, and it was some of the best spiritual experiences of my life. They are the most welcoming and empowering people I have ever met. So when they became sponsors, I was through the roof excited. So as far as being a sponsor, you're a platinum sponsor, the highest level of sponsor that you can do. And that shows a level of generosity that is absolutely amazing. What will you be offering at your vendor booth at the Samhain Symposium on October 29th?
Well, wanting to make sure we're shining that light that we like to shine for everybody so that they can find their way in this crazy world, we will come with a pretty wide array of things. There'll be a selection of books, there'll be some incense, some smoky things, some jewelry, some tarot decks and other oracle decks, some rune sets, you name it. We have some really beautiful handmade blank books of shadows, to die for artwork. I am sure that one or two of those will make their way into the show box, assuming we still have them. We sold one yesterday. They haven't been here very long. We will have a few other locally sourced items as well. That's just my highlight one because they're so pretty. But yeah, you can expect a pretty wide range, and you can expect at least two of us to be there, two of the staff to be there, probably myself and another staff person this time. So we'll be there to answer questions, help you come up with theories about the life and why is the sky blue and whatever other questions people love to make up. I love them all.
That is awesome. And another thing that Magus offers at your shop is classes and class series. And so if you have questions about that, they can help you with that, because you're going to come and want to learn things at the Samhain Symposium. And if you want to do in-depth classes, I know my favorite class was the herb class, and I loved it. And I just took like the first year, but Liz teaches it. And it's so much information. It'll blow your mind. And it is some of the best. Like, I never drank tea until Magus. I am now a snob. People are like, do you want tea? Not yours. I'll have the Magus tea, thank you. I want the good tea.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the good stuff. Yeah, which I try to make that class as fun as possible, but it is totally information packed. So there's stories of cases I've had, stories from mythologies, because we cover the mythology and the magical uses of the plant. We cover the medicinal side of the plant, honestly, because until a couple hundred years ago, they were hand in hand, one and the same. And we also cover it from a more psychological perspective. Like, okay, if you're that person who has these types of things that happen in your life that are uncomfortable and no fun, what's the universe trying to tell you, or what's the message you're getting? And how does that shape who you are? And what can we do to help unwind anything that isn't working for you? Whatever it is that's not working, we want to get rid of. We want to help you through that. And that's part of the philosophy of the store as a whole, not just my classes.
It is fabulous. I'm so happy that Magus chose to do this. So with being a platinum sponsor and showing your generosity to the community, why did you choose to be a sponsor with the Samhain Symposium? What was the deciding factor for that?
Well, we're both huge fans of yours, and that was a big part of it. We have a lot of faith and trust in you. You were great as a reader here, and you have been a wonderful community member ever since. So part of it really was, oh, well, Lily's involved. We got to do this. So we're hoping that we're going to have a good time there, that we're going to meet lots of wonderful people and answer all of these great questions that I'm sure people will have for us and have for everyone there, and just have a wonderful day.
Yes, and it's all about inclusivity. And one of my favorite things about Magus is everyone they employ is respectful. It's a non-judgmental stance, and everyone is diverse. Every path is welcome, genuinely. You know, you could be an atheist and work there, it wouldn't matter. You could talk philosophy with Christians. It's this big, and that's what the Samhain Symposium is about. It's about diversity, it's about inclusivity, and that's what Magus stands for. Oh, yeah. And so it's great to have that representation at the Samhain Symposium to be like, yes, you can run a successful business with full inclusivity. It does not have to be pick and choose. You can be fabulous all around. So it's amazing to have that. And so I have a last question for you. What are you looking forward to most about the Samhain Symposium on October 29th?
Oh, that's a great question. Since I'm probably going to be one of the people who's there all day, I'm just really looking forward to seeing who's there, experiencing the community that comes around this particular event, and seeing what we can contribute in that process. That's the most exciting thing to me.
Yes, it's going to be a lot about the people and having fun. And I am all about, I tell people, I'm like, I am the mayor on the island of misfit toys. Freaks, geeks, and weirdos, baby. That is my people. And it's like, yes, come have fun. So yeah. That's what this event is about. And we are so happy and thrilled and honored that you would want to be a part of this, because it's a big step, and I'm super excited and committed to making this awesome. But so thank you for doing this and being a platinum sponsor, Magus Books and Herbs. And you guys a few years ago moved to your new location with big windows. Where is that new location?
We're at 18, good gosh, I'm not going to remember off the top of my head, 1848 Central Avenue Northeast in Minneapolis. So we're just south of 19th. On Central, so really close to downtown, a 5-minute drive from where we used to be by the U of M. If you're familiar with our old locations, it's I've driven it, I've timed it, it's 5 minutes, I promise. It's not just your phone telling you that. Yep. Or if you prefer, a really short bus ride from our old location. And I'm happy to say, for those of you who are not using cars and are using buses, and as somebody who's not from Minnesota, and it was spoiled with public transit as a child, the bus runs like a real bus here. It runs every 10 minutes. Oh, it's like a real city bus. It's so exciting to me.
That as someone from Minnesota who doesn't use public transportation for like that reason, that it's, I'm like, oh wow, we got one. That is awesome. So yeah, it's wonderful. The shop is amazing, and the herb wall is up, and it's a great place to stop by and say hi. So if you even can't come to the Samhain Symposium, Magus is of course a great place to go. And my favorite thing to buy there is the Fred Souls incense. I'm not gonna lie, that is a purchase that I get on a regular basis there.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna get incense on a stick, that is some of the best incense on a stick you can get. And I should mention that all through September, we're going to be celebrating our 30th year anniversary. So you want to come on by, check us out online to see when the events that are happening are happening. We're going to have our founder here for a little lunch grill out. Should be loads of fun. There are other fun events coming up, sales and discounts all month long through September. So check us out online at magusbooks.com, or come in and check us out and find out how we can help you answer all those fabulous questions that you have.
Exactly. And congratulations on 30 years. I know it's a huge
Yep.
milestone, and I cannot wait to celebrate with you guys
Yeah.
next month, all of September. It will be amazing. It'll be amazing to go in. So everyone, please check it out. So Liz with Magus Books and Herbs in Northeast Minneapolis, thank you so much for being a platinum sponsor and for doing this and saying hi to the community. And we cannot wait to see you at the Sound Symposium on October 29th at the Crown Plaza in Plymouth. Thank you, everyone. And don't forget to be a spiritual badass.